Hi, readers. It's Mrs. Finley. Maybe you're watching this and you only have a few days left of school. Or maybe you're watching this and you're already on summer vacation. Well, I wanted to create this video to share a couple of books I'm super excited to read this summer, and then to show you some places you could go in order to find books that you want to read, and a place you can go to share the books you're reading with me, with your classmates, and with the community. So some of the books I'm super excited to read this summer. You know, I love graphic novels. Here's a really funny new one. This is Arlo and Pips, King of the Birds by Elise Gravel. And check this out. I'm going to open it up so you can see, because I always like to see inside. Really great one to add to your summer reading list. I'm also excited to read more of Mindy Kim. I've read the first book in the series, Mindy Kim, but I'm really excited to read this one. This is about Mindy Kim becoming class president. So this is realistic fiction about a girl, I think she's in like 3rd grade, and just her life and some of the challenges she faces and some of the fun she has. All my Dogman lovers are gonna love this one. Investigators, super silly, again, really graphic in nature, a graphic novel, kind of mystery, crime solving, but fun, a really fun read. And then I also every summer try to push myself to read some more nonfiction. So I think you guys know Kate Messner. She's amazing. She writes both fiction and nonfiction. So these are some books of hers that I would like to read. This is a series called History Smashers, where she takes history that is, I guess, thought to be true and really makes us think a little bit differently by providing some new information. So this one's about the Mayflower. I'm super excited to read that. And she also writes a lot of really beautiful picture books. So this one's called The Brilliant Deep, Rebuilding the World's Coral Reefs. So you may already have some ideas based on what you read this year in school, or something that your teacher read or a classmate was reading. But in case you don't know what to read this summer, I want to show you a place you can go to find some great book recommendations. So let me share my screen with you. And this is our Google site. So this will be on the home page of your school website. So if whatever elementary school you're in, if you just go to the home page of that school website, you will see a place for summer literacy. And if you click on the link that's there, it's going to bring you to this Google site. So this video of me will be right here. This video is the video from last year. I'm going to add this video so that it's more current right to the home page. And so the first thing, I'm talking a lot about reading, but I hope I'm going to inspire you to do some writing this summer. I'm going to push myself to do some writing this summer as well. So the first thing is, if you want to think about reading, you'll click on the reading tab. And as you scroll down, you're going to find 2 very extensive book lists, one for kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade students, one more geared towards grades 3, 4, and 5. And if you just click on, see how it opens this little window, you could click on that and it's going to open it nice and big. And it's going to give you a bunch of visual inspiration for books that you may want to add to your summer reading list. So you might decide to look at this list and write down a few titles that you want to read this summer. You might even bring this to the library and ask the librarian if she has any of these titles. So lots and lots of books that are series, right? Because I know you guys, you read the first one in a series, and then you want to read the rest of them, right? Which always gives us our next book to read. Same thing if you're in grades 3, 4, and 5, you'd want to click on this book list. It's geared a little bit more towards your age level and reading ability. And you would want to scroll down, and same thing. You could jot down some titles that you see, and you might even bring this to the library with you. If you need even more recommendations, say you don't want to read a book that's part of a series, you could click this link right here. And it's going to bring you to another page in the Google site that has tons of different lists, a few lists from the International Literacy Association, some lists from Brightly, as well as a summer reading bingo that they're promoting, and some additional book lists to explore. So tons and tons of options there. Finally, where can you get, well, not finally, two more things. Where can I get books? My number one recommendation is to visit the Walpole Public Library. They will be having their own summer reading incentive. So if you click on this one isn't updated yet, but hopefully they'll be adding their plan for summer reading this summer. So you could go there and check out what's happening at the library. If you click on programs and activities, you can see some of the children's programs that they're sponsoring. And I also love just to come here and search for books. So say I found a book on that summer series list that I really wanted. Let's see. How about C Auto? I could just go and type in C Auto, the title of the book, and then I would be able to search and see if the library has it. And even if the Walpole Public Library doesn't have it, if you place a hold for the library for this book, they will get it from wherever they have it. And then you could just go to the library and you can pick it up when it comes in, which is super cool. So definitely my number one recommendation. If you're interested in purchasing books, maybe you're traveling, I did list a couple of my favorite places to go for buying books. And also some digital access. I know many of us may need a break from the device and reading on a screen, but I did list a couple of places you might go if you're looking to read on a device or some more digital access. And then I'm hoping you'll share with me and your classmates and people across Walpole what you're reading this summer. So one way you can do that is you can click on this book project, right, which will give you step-by-step instructions on what to do there. You would need to print it out, fill it in, and then you could bring it back to school with you in September to share with your new teacher and classmates what you read this summer. If you didn't want to do that or you're not able to print anything, if you click on this book review Padlet, some of you did this last year, you can add directly to this Padlet board what you're reading and hopefully inspire some other kids to come check out this Padlet board and get an idea for a book recommendation. There'll be a video right here that explains how to use this Padlet board. Or you can also click right here. There's a video that explains how to use a Padlet board if you're not familiar with that. So if you wanted to do some writing this summer, again, you've got your home tab, reading, and then writing. You can click on writing. And same thing, I'm hoping that you're inspired to do some writing this year. I've given you some ideas with a writing choice board, but of course you can write anything that comes to mind. You could just keep a journal. You might write a fantasy story, whatever you're inspired to do. And again, if you want to share some of what you're writing, I've created another Padlet board where you can come and you can share your writing. And again, there is a video explanation on how to use that Padlet board right here. And there's also the Padlet board from last year that some of maybe your classmates and friends across town have added to. So lots of options there. I'm super excited for you to do some reading and writing this summer. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Enjoy your summer, and I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll see you at the library. Happy reading and writing.